Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Daily Inspiration with Geely. I trust you all had a great day. I did. I had lots of things to do today, but I got through my work and I'm relaxing. So I want to tell you about some things that we had when we were children. I don't know, well, I'm talking to the older ones as well, but the younger ones too, who didn't know about some of the things that we used to have. So now, some foods. All right, so when we were younger and we used to get popcorn, everybody used to love to get popcorn because you know what? We always got a ring in the popcorn and it had a rhinestone in it, not just a ring. It had a little rhinestone and some little things that held the rhinestone in there. The rhinestone had different colors. It could be green, red, purple, blue, yellow, you name it. They were always in there. So some of us always just wanted the popcorn to get the ring. Mercy, when you're eating your popcorn and you find a ring and you could wear your little ring on your finger. Your parents wouldn't say anything. You could always wear your ring. That was the highlight of getting a pack of popcorn. So you can get a ring and you just go along your merry way, wearing your ring and eating your popcorn. So we used to have a thing called cocoa malt. Very like Milo, I think. Was so good when you had a hot cup of cocoa malt or cold, whichever way. It was good. We had Ovaltine, we had Milo, we had malted milk, we had Horlicks, cocoa malt, and those things. But ours was so much different from what you get now. What we used to get those times was a real deal. I can tell you that. These things that you're getting nowadays, man, they're not tasty and nice like what we used to get. You see, all the Milo, it was granular. It wasn't all powdery like how it is now. The Milo and the Ovaltine. And the Ovaltine used to be so nice. Milo was really nice, but I think that the Ovaltine had something over the Milo. And the cocoa malt, oh mercy. And then we had one called malted milk. And we had Horlicks. Those drinks were just so out of this world. We'd have all of those different kinds of drinks, and they were just good for us. And when we went to school, we used to buy Cracker Jack. Came in a box, a square box, and I think we used to get a toy in there. I don't remember what Cracker Jack was really nice. And we used to get some sweets. Let me tell you about the sweets. They had Juju. I think they still have Juju. But Juju, all of those sweets that we used to get those times that you get now, they're not nearly as tasty as they used to be. We got Jojo, we got lollipops, we got um Paradise Plum, we got Fruitella, we got Chocomint, we got Icy Mint, we got what you call Bostano, what we used to call it, Tagaback, we used to call it, right? And the Juju. Let me give you a joke about the Juju. My girlfriend and I went into the supermarket one evening. We were coming from school and we had bought some guineps while we were coming from school. So we had finished eating our guineps and had gone into the supermarket. She had a seed in her mouth and went into the supermarket. And the supermarket owner saw her, the guinea in her mouth. And you know what the man did? He just came and grabbed her cheek and squeezing up her mouth. You have my juju in your mouth? You have my juju. He thought she had stolen her juju. And as a guinea seed she had in her mouth, I was so mad. I started chewing my mouth and I walk around the man and I'm chewing my mouth and I'm chewing my mouth. And the man wouldn't even look at me because I told myself that if he had ever grabbed onto my jawbone like how he grabbed onto hers and was squeezing it, and then he saw it was a guinea seed and he never even said sorry. I don't know what I would have done, but I was so upset. I just wanted him to grab onto my mouth. And he apparently realized that I never had anything in my mouth. I was chewing my mouth because he could see that I was mad. And he's not paying me any mind. And I'm walking around, walking up into his face, almost through my mouth because I want him to grab my mouth to say that I stole his juju. Out of order. Squeeze up the girl mouth, squeeze it hard, thinking that she stole his juju. Why don't put him juju? I don't know. I don't know. She was going to steal the juju. And juju not where she can go steal it. I think the juju used to be by the cashier. How the cashier must be sitting there and she must go and steal his juju. You see how him out of order? Sure. And we used to get the peanut brittle and the peanut cake. I think peanut cake is still available. But we used to get some all sorts of nice things to eat that you might not necessarily get now. And if you do, I can tell you, anybody will tell you, they're not nearly as nice as they used to be when we used to eat them. I tell you that. Yes. And we used to get a thing in the tin that we would eat at home. In an oval shaped tin called herring. Herring, it was in tomato sauce, and that used to be nice. What else did we have? We got a lot of other things that I'm not remembering now. And you see, like how the grapes and the apples and all of those fruits that used to just come into the country, they were so pricey and nice. We used to just eat those like so, you know. They were available. There weren't any holes on those fruits. So you got them just like that. So we could eat them. My mother used to buy bunches of grapes and the apples and all these things. And, we used to just have them. Just so. And let me tell you something that you don't know. One time, the Jamaican dollar was more than the US dollar. Yes. Yes, it was worth more than the US dollar. And then over the years, it just started to devalue. And now, one US dollar is worth 100 and odd of ours. Can you believe that? Even when we had pound, shillings, and pence, oh mercy, the US dollar, it was worth so much less, you know. But I guess because it's hard currency, our little money just devalue and devalue and devalue. I remember when we were changing over from pound, shillings, and pence to dollars and cents, and they used to refer to it as D-Day. I think it was the I don't want to tell any lies. I should have looked up that, but I never knew that I'd remember it. I think it was the 9th of September 1969. I'm going to come back here and tell you the correct date when we changed over. And when we changed over, sometimes it was a little bit confusing because they would say that threepence was worth 2 cents and that kind of thing, until they just took their time and made everything equal until the money was just phased out completely. But I remember that in 1969 when the money was being changed over from pound, shillings, and pence to dollars and cents. Yes, those were the days. So you had the pound and the shilling and the penny, and then it became dollar and the cent. Yeah, because pound, shilling, pence. Yeah, pound, shilling, penny. But we only had the dollars now and the cents, 10 cents, 1 cent, whatever it is. We had these paper monies and thing, and we had like 21 shillings, I think, was a guinea. Yeah. And they had a silver penny, and they had farthing. 4 farthings made a penny, and 2 farthings made a half penny. And you could get stuff to buy with that little bit amount of money. Boy, those were the days. And you had the 6 pence and stuff. And, you know, Life was something else in those days with all of these things that have changed now. I'm going to look for some old time stuff so that I can share it with you so you can know where we're coming from, where some of us are coming from, because you younger ones just coming, you don't know half of what used to go on. But as time goes by and I remember, I'll share some of what I used to experience with you. Anyways, I'm gonna do something. So have a good one. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment if you will. Yes, man. Just leave a comment now. Those of you who remember, because most of them don't remember. Don't know, not remember. Don't know these things. So leave a comment and I'll see you soon. Bye.